Hey everyone, Alpha Eagle here again. Welcome back to my channel. I pray you're all doing well, and may God bless you all. Now, this is going to be my unscripted take on the debate between Trump and Kamala the other night. And overall, I think Trump did a really good job. Admittedly, he didn't do his best, but I think some people had their expectations a little too high since he, demolished Biden. He is a demented old man, so of course he did a great job. So of course, Kamala is going to be a little bit tougher opponent, so he didn't do such a great job. Also, the fact that the moderators were against him, it's clear that they were on Kamala's side. Practically everyone in the mainstream media are Democrats, so they have a bias. So as Trump was 3-on-1 fight with Trump against these, Kamala and the moderators, and it's obvious that they favored Kamala. There's points in the debate in which Trump's mic was muted, of course, and hers wasn't when he was talking. They pressed him with more follow-up questions than they did her. They would ask Trump the same question over and over and over again, and he gave an answer, and they didn't like it, so they asked over again and interrupted Trump. They tried to cut him off. He did pretty good. At some points he wouldn't let him cut him off, so that was good. I think he did his best with the economy. I think that was his best points that he was making, was with the economy and illegal immigration. I think his best point that he made was that, Kamala kept saying, oh, we got all these problems, and I'm going to fix it, I'm going to do this and fix it and stuff like this. And a great point that he made was that she's been the vice president for 3.5 years now. How come she hasn't done any of this stuff? If she hasn't done it yet, and you think that she's going to do it in the future, you're fooling yourself. She doesn't care about the American public at all. So I thought that was a great point. You're going to do all this, why haven't you done it? You've been in there 3.5 years, why haven't you done it? Why should anyone vote for this woman who hasn't done anything for 3.5 years? And she keeps on saying she's going to fix these problems. Well, who created these problems? The Biden administration caused these problems, and you're going to fix it? A lot of people say, oh, we want change. Well, voting for the same administration is going to give you change? It totally doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for anyone to vote for Kamala if they want change. It doesn't make sense for anyone to want to vote for Kamala to think that she's going to fix the problems if she hasn't done it already. What's wrong with you people? Anyway, that was my overall. One point I wanted to mention was that a lot of people think Trump's crazy for talking about Springfield, Ohio, and all the illegal immigrants killing the animals there. If you do your research, it actually is happening. It might not be happening the way some people say. There are some videos going around of some people that aren't immigrants who are killing animals and stuff like that. But the fact is that there are immigrants doing this stuff. I'm going to show you in my video, I'm going to show you a video of a man who is from Springfield, Ohio, who claims that this stuff is happening. So, I trust the people who are from Springfield, Ohio, who are saying this. So it's not fake news. That it is happening. The fake news is mainstream media who are lying and say it's not happening. This stuff is happening. It may be different from what some other people are saying, but it is happening.
Hey everybody, this is James Empty Pockets Garage. I wanted to make a quick video to address something that's looks like it's made national and international news about the Haitian migrants that has been thrust upon us here in Springfield, Ohio, because that is where I live. Well, I am a resident of Springfield, Ohio, and it is not fake news. There is an issue with them, because we have in our local park, they literally have ducks down there that the park takes care of, and it's where they live, and they are being killed and eaten. And as far as people's personal pets, I've heard stories, but I can't answer to that personally because I don't know.
Anyway, what I'll be going over in this video is I saw Kamala Harris's tweets about the debate, and I wanted to respond to some of them. Some people have pointed out it's interesting that she was making these tweets during the debate, so it's clearly someone else was doing it for her. Trump doesn't do that, just pointing that out. He makes his own tweets, so it's always him that's saying it. But anyway, Kamala Harris, in this tweet, she says, in over 20 states, there are now Trump abortion bans that make no exceptions for rape and incest. Well, okay, they Supreme Court sent the abortion decisions back to the states. So whoever is the governor of that state is making the decision, not Trump. Trump is not governor of 20 states. So the idea that it's his ban doing this, is ridiculous. So I think this was the best idea, to send the decision making back to the states. Because if you don't like what's going on with abortion, just vote on it. Just vote for your next governor or whoever you are voting for. Vote. That's how you make your decision. It shouldn't be federal. Sending it back to the states is the best compromise you can have. And the idea that there's no exception for rape or incest, that's a lie. As far as I know, I might be wrong about this, but there isn't any state that doesn't make exceptions for rape and incest. Regardless, Trump says that he believes in exceptions for rape or incest, so definitely not Trump's decision there. In my opinion, abortion should be banned outright. But anyway, the people who are voting for president, it really doesn't matter who's president, to be honest with you. I, of course, vote for Trump, but because it's the states that decide, not the president. Now, you could say, they could make some executive order or something like that what might change that. But as Trump said during this debate, it doesn't matter because she doesn't have the votes. So anyway, on to the next topic. Kamala Harris says Donald Trump has been persecuted nationally in security crimes, economic crimes, election interference, and has been found liable for sexual assault. Let's be clear, I've always stand for the rule of law. Okay. She is right there admitting that Trump has been politically persecuted. The only reason they're going after Trump is because he ran for president. That's plain and simple. She's just proving how corrupt our criminal system is. It's completely corrupt because some of these crimes that they're accusing Trump of go back 20, 30, 40 years. How come they didn't prosecute him then? Because he wasn't running for president then. That's all. So this is completely political. She's just admitting that Biden is a dictator and he's locking up his political opponents. Here's another tweet from Kamala Harris. She says, I have the endorsement of 200 Republicans who formerly worked for President Bush, Mitt Romney, and McCain. All presidents or Republican politicians that you have all demonized. You're getting endorsements from the people that you hate. So congratulations. Congratulations. People who hate you are now endorsing you. Or people who you've demonized in the past are now endorsing you. So why should we trust their endorsements? Why should we trust the endorsements of people who you say are no good? Okay? You hate these people. You think they are bad people, but they endorsed you. So what does that say about you? So, that's ridiculous. Okay, here's another tweet. She says, Donald Trump has been fired by 81 million people. Okay, well, how many of those were legal votes? Yes, I am questioning the election, as many elections have been questioned, including the 2016 election has been questioned. Was it wrong for Hillary Clinton to question the 2016 election? But anyway, this is the part that keeps on going on about democracy. When she claims that Trump was fired, she was never hired. She has no votes at all. Zero. It's 2020. She was in the Democratic primary and she lost. She dropped out. So this is the person that we're supposed to vote for, the person who couldn't even win the Democratic primary in 2020? And she didn't win it this time either. This was an appointed position for her. She didn't earn it. She didn't get your vote. She didn't get anybody's votes. Oh, but they're the party of democracy when they're appointing a woman to run for president. She didn't earn a single vote. Here she says, for everyone watching who remembers January 6th, we don't have to go back. There is a place in our campaign for you to stand for country, to stand for our democracy, to stand for rules of all, and to end chaos. Okay, January 6th was a gay op. If you remember correctly, the MAGA people were let into the building. The police just let them in. Some of them, anyways. So, if it was illegal for them to be there, why did the police let them in? January 6th is a complete gay op. Don't believe anything you hear about it from the mainstream media. She then tweets, let's remember Charlottesville, a mob of people who are carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did Trump say? There were fine people on both sides. Okay, this is a complete lie. He wasn't referring to the white supremacists when he made that statement. And even Snopes, a far left fact checker, quote unquote, a far left fact checker, even admitted that this is a lie. And Kamala Harris is continuing this lie. And she knows it's a lie. She knows it's a lie, and the media didn't fact check her on this. It was completely debunked. You can easily find video of Trump saying, "I'm not talking about the white supremacists."
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
But she completely lies. Again, is this what you want in your president? A woman who lies about her opponent? If she's lying about Trump, she's lying about other things as well. She's lying to you, the American people. How can you trust her after these lies? But anyway, moving on. Anyway, that's the last comment I had on her tweets. I guess that's the last I have to say on the entire subject. And like I said, I think overall Trump did a great job. I think, like I said, his main point is, you were there for 3 years. Why haven't you done anything? Why hasn't anything improved? In fact, everything's gotten worse since the Biden administration took over. So anyway, that's about it for this video. I'm Alpha Eagle. God bless you for watching. God bless America. And I pray that you vote for Trump, because it's clear that Kamala Harris is lying to you. The mainstream media is lying to you. And Trump was the only person on that stage telling the truth.